Welcome to part 2 of our... Warrior? Is that a warrior? Warrior. Warrior? Warrior. Warrior deck. It's going, okay when we get our decent early hand. Usually we can outvalue our opponents. It's all about kind of leveraging our health and armor as a resource for killing an opponent without killing ourselves. Which we've done. So close. Oh, we've survived on 1 health. I didn't give a prediction to this deck, did I? I think it's worth 7 wins. But then I got, crushed in 1 game and then was so close to being crushed in another that... I don't know. World Forger, haven't versed you yet, but you're another one of those mage guys. So, fuck you. Twat. You got Snow Chugger, you got direct burn damage, which is horrible. How am I... The worst part is I know that statistically I've drawn, that I've put enough early game in the deck, so not drawing one is a statistical unlikely. Statistical unlikely. A statistically unlikely. Yes, 1 statistically unlikely, thank you very much. No, it is statistically unlikely, so to have it happen 2 games in a... Never mind. If I get the win axe in the next hand, in the next card, then I'll... Yeah, shut the fuck up forever, I guess. That's not a win axe, is it? At least it's a 4-drop, so... I only have to wait another 2 turns until I can develop something worthwhile. Coin out, mirror entity. Coin, mirror entity. I'm sorry, what? So the reason I hit his face, even though he's about to heal 5, is because it means that his Soot Spear is, basically... It has to kill my Zombie Chow. It has to attack my Zombie Chow, which means I redirect 3 damage from my face. The Youthful Brewmaster dies to the same amount of things as the Kazon Mystic does right now. So there's no reason not to play it and armor up. I mean, the only thing would be if he did something like Arcane Explosion or, something stupid. He would have to do something stupid for this not to be okay. Why did you trade that one? Because the Cogmaster loses its attack now. Why wouldn't you use the Fairy Dragon instead? I think I have to Mortal Strike that, do I? No. I need to get minions out. Oh man, for someone without board clear, for some class without board clear, like the Warrior, this is going to be difficult to get back from. The worst thing is, I can't kill that and then use the Mortal Strike on the Snow Chugger. Because now the Snow Chugger is going to get to freeze me every turn, so my weapons are now useless. So it's going to be really interesting to see exactly how long I don't last anymore. Because my weapons are the strength of my game.
I have no time for games.
Of course he has a Sylvanas, why wouldn't he? Luckily, Sylvanas is not a great card when you're ahead, only when you're behind. I would not be surprised to see him attack my face with Sylvanas and then fireball his own Sylvanas to steal my Siege Engine. Would not at all be surprised to see that, and then that would be the end of the game. I wonder if he has the card and is clever enough to do that. Not clever enough to do that. Okay, Kazan Mystic it is. See, it's a better play because you lose your 5-5, but I lose my 6-5, and you get the 6-5. So you would have a better card on your side as a result of that.
The light does not discriminate.
Duplicate. That's not really great for me. Doesn't really help me. Unless he has a lot of secrets and he's gonna be really, really anxious about me stealing all of them. Yeah. I've lost. Because he can just keep me frozen. I can't use my weapons. Oh, not having a goddamn fucking 3 or a 4. It's horrible. Yeah.
Pay attention,
This is the
class.
end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Woo! Got Kazan Mystics out the fucking wazoo. Yay! How much damage does he have? Total of 12. Excellent, so I need to heal. Did not know that was coming. So I died to 1 damage at this point. I could have used Priestess of Balloon and died to 5 damage instead of 1 damage. But. Priestess of Balloon would have no board presence afterwards, and I need to have board presence afterwards. So, sacrifice your thing into... Nope. Okay, so do you just have lethal? Do you have lethal? Why do I say 1 damage when he's clearly 2 damage off? Hero power.
I am ready to learn.
You know, there's something wrong when you've got 5 matches and was it 3 or 4 of them are mages. And then there's just nothing you can do. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga chugga is, in my opinion, yeah, it's basically a trump card against warriors. And paladins to a certain extent. Shamans to a certain extent as well. Because it's a... I think it's the strongest 2-drop that was introduced in GVG. And I've thought that before that match, so don't worry. The ability to just lock up a character and just go, you're not attacking. No. Is absolutely insane. And there's just, sometimes you just can't deal with that. You cannot come back from it. And that's an example of a time when I could not have come back from it. I'm gonna mulligan for better 4s and 3s and 1s. 2s are... Alright. We're gonna keep that loot hoarder alive forever. That's the plan. I will hit his face with these fiery war axes. Because I don't have anything else, so... Bop. Bop. Maybe I can stop him from tapping. I mean, he's going to be trading off his life for getting advantage as well, except he's going to be trading it for card advantage, where I'm going to be trading it for board advantage. Just so I stay on curve, I cast that. I didn't want to just go straight for his face, because then I end up with him having a 2-1 and me having nothing. Not that turn, at least. Excellent. I'll kill that zombie chat with this. Finally, I get a card I can play on curve. I don't care if I'm not silencing anything. It's a board. It's a minion on the board. Hopefully, with its help and with my weapon, I can kill something, cast the Venture Mercenary, it comes out and it stays safe on the board. Next turn, he will have access to the Siphon Soul card. That could be a problem. Oh, okay. In fact, I'm going to play the Spectral Knight because he has access to Siphon Soul this turn, and I don't want him to have direct removal. And because I'd like to be able to play the Bolt of Istoga next turn, whereas the Venture Mercenary would prevent me from making such a play. So the reason I've made that play is because the Dread Infernal, if it would like to hit the Spectral Knight, is well invited to, because then I can use my Fiery War Axe to kill it. And he would need some shenanigans for me to end up regretting that decision. Taunt is not that shenanigans. Because he can't just use the Dread Infernal to attack my face, because then my Bolt of Istoga kills his Dread Infernal for free.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Eight. I don't have 8 mana. Fuck. I wanted to use Warsong Commander to charge out the Razorfen Hunter plus its boar, use the Razorfen Hunter to kill the 6-2, use my weapon to kill the 2-3, and then run the Bolt of Istoga into the face. Oh well. Assuming he kills my 7-6, then I'll be able to do stuff like that next turn. Wow, this dude is big on those enhancers. I think he was hoping for Divine Shield. Yeah? Dark Bomb? Okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna trust that he doesn't have 11 damage stacked in his hand. I know, it's a big thing. It's a big leap of trust to make, but I do kind of have to trust that. Ah.
Well played.
Instead of playing the Razorfen Hunter, I'm gonna play the Arathi Weaponsmith. Because that allows me to armor up as well. Okay.
Remember, kill the loss. Watch this.
Okay. If I went all for his face, by the way, I only had a total of 8 damage. So I couldn't have killed him. Well done. Alright, now I need Sneeds.
Remember, kill the loss.
And I'm gonna go straight for the face. The reason for that is it means, first off, if he doesn't have the answer in his hand, he loses the game because he can't tap. And it means, secondly, he needs to remove both the Silver Moon Guardian and Sneeds to win, exactly. And then he needs to remove whatever Sneeds summons. So, basically, it lights so many fires that he can't put all of them out at the same time. Or, at the very least, my hope was that he couldn't put all of them out at the same time. What time is it? Speaking of time... Oh, 8:06. Shit. So that can upload overnight. Hang on, I'm just making sure that you guys aren't left without without content on the shit. It would be like 16th or something. 15th actually, Monday the 15th. That's what this is recorded on, Monday the 15th. Yay! I will keep the Youthful Brewmaster because if I get fucked on my early drops again, then we're gonna have another game like that or the game before it where, yep, I would have gotten fucked on my early drops as well. Excellent. With 4 fucking win axes, you'd assume that when I see 6 cards out of a random sampling of 30 in the start of my hand, I'd see 1. Right? And then just some of my other 2 drops, maybe. I know I only have 4 3 drops, and only 3 of them are independently strong. And that's, well, 2 of them are independently strong, but 3 of them can be played as independently strong. I'm obviously excluding the Warsong Commander, which is not played as a 3-drop. But still, come on. I want to see more than that. Duh. Give me duh. No, don't give me duh. Give me duh that turn if you're gonna give me duh. I'm gonna assume that Youthful Brewmaster is gonna have to go out first because I don't want to bounce back the Imani Berserker. Anti-board value! Yay! Yep, Alpha. I need a new mouse. This one's bad. I am going to go out on a limb and make a guess that he does not want that to die to a Fiery War Axe that got top decked. No, I'm going to go out on a limb and make a guess that he has Wrath in hand, which meant that developing a minion to fight that was less valuable. Yeah, you coin the 2 so that you can defend your 2 with a Wrath, which he couldn't do because... I used a weapon as removal, rather. You don't coin a 2 if you're going to follow it up with a hero power. It's possibly had Moonfire in hero power. That could be a thing. Moonfire being 0 mana, deal 1 damage. Hero power being, obviously, 1 armor and 1 attack for 2 mana. That would allow him to remove a 3/2, but that's also very hopeful. If he hits my guy, he has Wrath. Okay. Oh, well, he could also do the Wrath next turn, so...
I strike. Drink with me, friend.
I'm actually going to move them both back. I could have bounced the Imani Berserker back to my hand, but... The Frothing Berserker is best in a situation where you play him and then you make a lot of trades. And if he wants to play anything except for removal this turn, I'm going to be able to do that type of thing. So, yes. Something like this. 1/1. Summon a 1/1.
Who you want me kill?
And that, my friends, is how you seize the board state. He can use Swipe, but he'll still have to deal with a 5/1 Imani Berserker. Which, if I'd like, I can heal back up with my Darkscale healer. If he damages the Frothing Berserker without intent to kill it this turn, I can do some really cool stuff with my Darkscale healer. Ooh, Ancient of Law or Ancient of War? Force of Nature. Wow. Well played.
I am the blade of the gods.
So I attack the face because it means that, especially since I'm on turn 6 and I attack the face just before that, it means he now has to be wary of Gorehowl, which I don't have. But I do have only a total of 7 mana next turn, so Darkscale Healer Fiery War Axe is the best thing I can do for removal. Instead, I'm going to deny him the card. The spare parts, that is. Because spare parts can actually be surprisingly versatile and very helpful. So I'll deny him those with the silence. Even if it does weaken my position against something like an Ancient of War, which becomes a 10-5 without taunt, or a 5-10 with taunt, choose 1 for 7 mana. Even if it does weaken my position against that, that's an epic card, so you can't always expect to see that. Also, he had Force of Nature, which itself is also an epic. The Treants are common, but the Force of Nature card itself is epic. I'm just playing with a pen cap. I don't know, I needed to fiddle with something. That's the second fucking time that thing's happened to me. Not this game, but it's the second time it's happened in general. Okay, so I've got the Spider Tank Darktail Healer next turn. I'm not actually that far ahead. In fact, I'm not ahead. At all. I need weapons. Because I have health still, so now I need to be using weapons to trade that health for the world advantage. WBH Viper, don't you dare end my run. You would be my 5th win. Or my 3rd defeat. Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I probably should have developed the Bold Visoga. I was looking at it like, he'll kill the Bold Visoga and then I'll trade something else in, but I could use Whirlwind instead. This is a shame. So I was developing my lesser threatening target first, hoping...
Mind if I roll knee?
Alright, I'll do the Whirlwind first to draw the card. This is the problem with druids. Kings of the late game, they are. It's late game into late game into late game. Mech Bear Cat being a late game card. The fact that he had that fucking clear, that was insane. Even if he did float 1 mana to do it, that Force of Nature is just... It was the perfect amount of damage to clear my board. He needed 6 damage, it was 6 damage. I wonder if he would have done Innovate Swipe, if he had Swipe in hand. Does that mean that he doesn't have Swipe in hand? But he has made 4 draws since then, so... Well, 5 draws since then, actually. 6 draws? Maybe 6. I don't know. Oh, Fiery Winaxe, please. Fiery Winaxe, come on. I need you. What are all those cards? Look at all these chickens! What are all those cards in hand that he's just not playing? I'm gonna have to assume they are something that would be sudden lethal, so I'm gonna taunt my dude. Especially because it means that Bolt of Zoga can be played next turn alongside something else if he actually wants to remove my... If he actually wants to do anything with his minions. Okay. Not horrible. Definitely not horrible. Mark of Nature, Mark of Wild. Mark of Nature, Mark of Wild, Mark of Nature, Mark of Wild. Armor plating. Wait, why would you consider that? That goes on that character. I don't even have a buff for it. This is probably the end, my friends. We need Doorhouse super quick. Maybe this baits out his acidic swamp ooze, if he has one, and then my Gorehowl comes out and does work. I don't know. We are really floundering to stay above water here, guys. Chill Wind Yeti. Wrath. Wrath for 3? Yeah. Savage Roar. Okay. Oh no, he gets to remove that. Alright. This needs to be Gorehowl. That's not a Gorehowl. It's a really weird looking Gorehowl, but now I have some late game. Wonder if he has Naturalize. Or another Poison Seeds. Or even a Swipe. Or maybe, just maybe, the only card that I can't kill. Well, I can kill it with both of these. Yeah, this is very true. But I'd rather not. I can't play Warsong Commander naked onto the board because I will lose the game if I do not get it to charge something out and win the game off the back of that. At this point, a Wrathy Weaponsmith is the best thing I can have it charge out. Of course. A Wrathy Weaponsmith would actually pretty good. Pretty damn good. I'd still lose, but it'd be pretty good. Okay, well. So the thing about that is I lose.
Job's done.
Even after the armor up, I have 7 health.
Well played.
Oh, I wanted to say well played, because he was actually alright, but only the mighty. You know what? Getting that quest is fine. 4 wins is... Alright, let's see exactly how much gold we don't get from this. I'm mostly excited to see the pack at this point. Velen's Chosen. I think I only picked up one of those in the pack opening video. 50 gold, okay. So with 4 Fiery War Axes, what do I want to call this deck? Holy shit, where's my gold? Did it already count my gold before I even opened the thing? That's weird. Alright, it's got to be something about the Fiery War Axe, but I think I've called an Arena Fiery War Axe before. I'm gonna call it Fired Up. Okay. Yeah! Oh, look at all these chickens. I'm gonna be able to dust both of those because I don't like either of them in any way, shape, or form. My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It tells me to get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist and description down below for more Arena. If you've missed an episode or just want to watch another one again, there's also Ranked, which has started back up, and it started back up quite some time ago. 1 episode every day. And there's also Adventures, Naxxramas at the moment of time of recording, but whenever the adventures are out, they'll probably be in a similar playlist to that one type of there. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, again I'll say, and we will see you next time.